Here that they've blown up is Georgia. You know, obviously Georgia's not that big.
While Russia's invasion of Georgia has certainly prompted a global outcry, many still remain in the dark about the details. Dr. Rebecca Katz is a sociology professor at MSU. In her lecture to a packed room, she told students of her experiences from living in the nation of Georgia for several years. Katz says U.S. involvement is a mistake given our economic crisis.
We're in debt. I mean, we're just like an ordinary guy or gal or couple or family who's got credit card debt, no savings. The world is in a very frightening place, I think. Economically, militarily, we live in frightening times.
In her presentation, she placed part of the blame for the Georgia-Russia problem on Georgia, a fledgling democracy that became independent after the fall of the Soviet Union. Dr. Katz says a combination of ethnic nationalist leadership policies were meant to provoke Russia into attack, hoping to get funding from rich democracies like the United States, and also to be made into a member nation of NATO. She adds two independent factions, the Abkhazians in the north and the Ossetians in the south, are also against policies of Georgia proper.
Ossetian paramilitaries burning people's homes and villages. I mean, it's all crazy, and it's a powder keg, and it's probably going to explode again.
Katz also attributed Russia's anger to the allocation of $10 billion of U.S. funding to Georgia, along with refusal of access to an oil pipeline running through Georgia and neighboring nation Azerbaijan. Ag Major Cody Simpkins believes that while the situation is dire, the United States cannot afford another conflict.
And I don't think it's necessarily smart for us to ever get involved in other nations' affairs, especially when we've had a history like we have with Russia. We're already in 2 wars, itching for a third. And now, we're on the precipice of possibly a 4th.
Dr. Katz says it's anyone's guess as to what this situation will be like 10 years down the road.
Terrorism issue, add all this other muckety-muck, Russia and Iran's relationship. It's just a mess.
Reporting for News Center, I'm Carl Gibson.